Mandalore from, good morning. Just waking up. Playing hooky today. So, figure I'll do voiceover for the last GAC. I guess second to last GAC, because today would be the final. So here we go. Haven't seen gas on D for a long time, believe it or not in threes. And here we are, going with CLS. As Rosie eats her carrot very loudly next to me. She has no manners. But she's very healthy. She loves carrots and blueberries. I mean, she probably eats more fruits and veggies than I do. So, I guess good job for being healthy. CLS really is the only / best bang for your buck counter to gas in threes. Also fives, really, but a little bit more difficult in fives. Much, much, much easier in threes. So here we are, taking it out. Almost lost CLS, but we didn't. We're not going to get max banners, but that's okay. We didn't lose anybody. Alright, so I'm up against Fullbright. I think he's in Shadowlands. A really strong defensive showing on his part. So, good on ya. I'll go with the tried and true for this one. Oh, bless you. My dog just burped too. You're so classy, Rose. You're so classy. Classy broad. Alright, so I started out with marking GG like I normally do, that a lot of people take issue with. But then I'm actually going to DPS down B2. Because as a lot of people have pointed out, it is a little bit faster. Excuse me, just waking up. Playing hooky today, it's a nice feeling. HR told me I gotta burn some time, so here I am, burning time Friday morning. So I threw the second mark on B2. He will go down fairly quickly. A lot of the times I just battle through everything and do GG, but it actually is good to get some DPS on B2, so B1 pops heal on him. You can obviously, hopefully, easily outspeed B1's heals on B2, but if you force B1 to heal both targets back and forth, it's actually much easier to kill one or both of them. Alright, so now we'll just focus down GG and we'll be done. Anytime now. A lot of people have been DMing me on Discord what I think that they should focus on in terms of farming, gearing, relicking, etc. At the moment, you would probably be best served gearing, farming, relicking all of your first order and resistance tunes for the hopefully forthcoming legendaries, for which we have no real information. But if you look at the hero's journey screen and you go to either of the new legendary tabs that are not yet available, obviously, you will see that you need like 15 characters to get these legendaries. At least that's how it appears and is formatted at the moment. So if CG is telegraphing Rose, no. If CG is telegraphing that, it's probably on purpose. So we might need like veteran Han, Chewie, Stick Ray, Resistance Trooper. I mean, who knows how long this legendary event is going to go for. Rose, can you not, though? Sorry. No one knows how long it's going to go for. No one knows how many tunes it's going to require. Rose, you're very tough. I know. Please stop. Everyone thinks you're cute. They're going to start to think you're annoying because you always bark at everything. What was I saying? Yeah, so you might need up to 15 characters per legendary. And if you do, it's going to be obviously all the same faction ones. And then for like Rey, you might need the veteran Han Chewie, who knows. Or maybe you'll need First Order and Resistance for both tunes, both legendaries, like we did in GAS. We needed GR and Separatist tunes for the GAS event. So it could very well be that, but I would hedge your bets and gear up Relic the obvious ones, right? JTR, 3PO, R2, BB-8, at least one or both of the fins if you wailed on the new fin. Crew, Kylo, maybe Faust, Hux if you got Hux this time around. Rose, hold on, I gotta go scold her 1 second. I mean, this dog boofs at everything. I love her so much. She's so cute. She boofs at everything. I mean, I was on Netflix a while back, and the preview, it wasn't even a preview. It was like the still photo for the movie 50-50, where Joseph Gordon-Levitt has like a 50-50 chance of surviving cancer. And the still photo is Joseph Gordon-Levitt shaving his head pre-cancer treatment. And Rosie starts barking at him. Rosie hates Joseph Gordon-Levitt, which is ironic because Joseph Gordon-Levitt looks half Asian, like me. So maybe Rosie's a little bit of a racist, even though Joseph Gordon-Levitt isn't actually Asian. Yeah, you're racist, Rose. Anyway, so hedge your bets, gear up, relic up the key characters from the sequel trilogy. I mean, the good news is there's good utility in that, because having relicked Rey, BB-8, 3PO, R2, crew, I mean, that's going to help you in GAC, hopefully maybe still TW, even though we don't really use crew all that often in TW anymore. Maybe we will with the new legendaries coming out. Maybe it's a meta shift. We'll see. So hedge your bets. Do those. I would not be surprised, and nor should you be, if they, being CG, impose the character power requirement that they did or have been doing recently in some events like GAS and in TB, Lightside TB. So don't be surprised if you need a minimum of like 23,000 power per tune or something, which if you G13 and relic them is pretty easy, especially if they have Zetas. You could easily hit 23. You could easily hit 26. But when it comes to like Resistance Trooper, the generic tunes that don't have Zetas, that's gonna be the bind. Like if we need Resistance Trooper, Fox, actually no, First Order Stormtrooper has a Zeta, so that is a little bit easier. But so Resistance Trooper, Fox, maybe First Order Officer if you need him, or Resistance Pilot. Like those tunes are going to be hard to get up to a galactic power minimum because they don't have Zetas, and not too many people I know want to G13 Resistance Trooper or Resistance Pilot or First Order Officer right now. So definitely keep that in the back of your mind. But I would triage it and certainly start with Ray, like these 5 tunes that are right here on the screen at the moment. So that's what I would do. If you haven't gotten Hux or First Order Sith Trooper, I would recommend it. If you are a spender, if you are not a spender, then really do your best to try and farm it up the free-to-play way. Like maybe buy it in the shard, or not the shard shop, the shop, whatever it is. Because not only are those 2 tunes really good, but I'm sure you're going to need them for the upcoming legendaries. Okay. Come on. You can die anytime now, crew. So that's my 2 cents on what everyone should be prioritizing. I mean, theoretically, you could still farm up other stuff while you're doing those tunes. Like if you still don't have gas, or if you still don't have Malik or something like that, yeah, your resources will be spread a little bit thinner, but unfortunately, in a pay-to-play game or a freemium game, you're often faced with a Sophie's choice of sorts. Alright, so we're going to do Night Sisters against Bounty Hunters. I'm just going to put this on auto, honestly. I think I've put a few of these on auto, but I lost my last GAC round because I got a little cocky and I was trying to prove my own theory craft, and it bit me in the ass, insta karma. So we're going to avoid that this time. One would hope that we could avoid that every time, but every now and then hubris gets in the way. But not this time. We're going to go with tried and true for the balance of this GAC. And then hopefully try and remind myself that next GAC. Okay. Alright. Oh, negotiator on D. Negotiator mirrors kind of suck, but I will still undersize this one. Trying to burn all these undying loyalties. That was easy. Oh, reminds me of the days of Mace timeout mirrors. And boom. Oh, I didn't do nearly as much as I had expected. Dude, these mirrors are so sinfully boring. But when your rebel pilots aren't maxed out like mine, it's much easier to do it this way. Oh my god, I'm falling asleep recording this even. Okay. Alright, let's go dispatch these last 3. I'll give Fullbright credit. A couple of these are a little bit different. I think I'll hit the Dooku team with Treya. Right? Dooku team Treya. What am I do with that new team? Let's do this first. Just in case I end up needing Nihilus, maybe I could do that. Maybe I'll figure out some Nihilus team. But this'll be easy. It'll take a long time, but it'll be easy. Nope. I mean, once I get Dooku out, I can really just auto it. Oh my god, come on. There we go. Alright, and then we'll burn the zombie saviors. Whoops. Good job, AI. Alright, I may have to do auto with targeting then. I took it off auto just because it's going to take longer to do it on auto, I think. Because AI is so bad. I don't want to time out. Alright, we'll do this, auto it for a little bit, and try to target. Okay, now we can target. See you later. And then we gotta wait for the next one. Ah, so boring. Here we go. I can't wait for light side territory battles. I know that that's strange and kind of makes me a glutton for punishment, and no offense to any other guilds. A lot of guilds are getting 31 stars in Darkside GOTB. So twofold. Good for them, good on them, but it's also like, okay, we're getting the same stars as guilds that have like 50 million GP less than us. That doesn't seem right. So, to that end, can't wait for Lightside TB. Because A, it's more difficult, and B, I want my Kiadi Mundi shards, and C, it feels like more of an accomplishment, even though we're only getting in the 20s on stars in Lightside TB. Also, I really want my Malevolence. So there's no tank on this Rex Wampa GAT team, which is okay because there's no real DPS on this Zaris L3 ZVC team. You really only need Rex. I mean, all you have to do is just have Rex in here and he'll speed it up and then annihilate someone like Zaris. And we get the Fracture on L3, and then we'll just go after Vander, and there he goes. And now we try and max protection. It's gonna be tight. That's what she said. Luckily, L3 is really annoying. Here we go. Okay, good. Perfect. Alright, now, Newt team, bane of my existence. Everyone always makes fun of me for how much I suck against Newt. Not this time, fuckers. We're gonna overkill it with JKA. Let's put a stun on you. Yeah, that works. See? A little bit more time until you start extorting everybody. Put it on auto. Peace. Peace. All right, final score 24-57. Not bad.